social media for being a little more social. Connecting with new friends. Game day, just an Amtrak away.
And welcome back to Heritage Hill Brewhouse and our exclusive Q&A with head coach Fran Brown of the SU football team. And good morning, or good afternoon, good evening to everybody joining us already here in the stream chat. Coach, I'm so used to saying that in the morning when we're on. But good evening here as we're at the Heritage Hill Brewhouse. And I know you had some wings over there, and that's like your go-to now. They're pretty good here, huh?
Yeah, I like them. Yeah, garlic palm, well done. Pretty good.
If you have a question for Coach Brown, you can go ahead and put it in the stream chat here at qsportstalk.com, and we'll hit up as many of those as we can. Coach, one under the belt and an exciting first week, obviously, and a great win for you and the team. What was that day like? Just kind of talk us through getting off the bus, the quad walk, walking into the new renovated dome, the crowd, that whole part of the experience on that day.
It was cool. I was very thankful, just all of the fans, and just I was happy for the fans, the community, just to be able to have the entire experience, just the quad walk itself, then going to the dome, then just everything leading up to the game. Our band, our dance, cheerleaders, I thought they all did an amazing job. It was just fun. It was a good experience, and nothing better than just being able to go over there with a win and sing the school fight, the fight song in front of the band was pretty cool. It's a great experience, man.
Now, do you have any game day routine or game day ritual that you've done for years, or
I used to run all the time before, but the position I'm in now, I can't really run, so I got up. I worked out still early in the morning and just kind of push. I called my wife before I went out to the game, so I continuously call her, just talk to her. I always make sure right before we go out, I'll call her and I'll tell her I love her. And then go to the game. So I've been doing that since I was a player in college, and just kind of a routine, something I do every time right before it's time to play.
Don't change it if it works for you, right?
Yeah.
See some of the questions coming through. A bunch of good evenings and congratulations. I think someone maybe asked this last week, and it probably hasn't changed, but you don't have a chance probably to get out and check out the restaurants around town. I know you mentioned Vito's, I think, last week. Any other spots that you've hit up that you can give a quick shout out to?
I haven't. Had the time to go out and do anything. I like OIP. They do a good job with food. Myers Creek, of course, they got good food. Steakhouse, it's just a bunch of places to go. I think the food all around is good. You could just go anywhere and get something to eat. The food is good, especially you go downtown. You got the pick of the litter, So just go pick what you want. You just go downtown and go eat. You can get some good food down there.
I have a friend from here, but he lives in California. He's been in Los Angeles for years. He comes back here. One of the reasons he comes to visit, other than family, is the food. Because he said out in California, I love this quote, he said, food tastes scared. It's like they're
scared to cook it.
They're not putting enough butter and stuff like that in it. They're trying to be healthy out there. I think that's where he was going with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something to it. Let me see here. This one says, Coach, thanks for doing this. How did you end up hearing Coach Key's comments from earlier this week? Do you listen to the scouting reports, or did someone let you know about him?
Someone just let me know. They said, I was like, that's cool. We'll see. We'll see Saturday.
That's all part of the game.
Yeah, that's how he feels. So it's good. I'm happy that he feels that way. At least I know it'll be a good football game.
This one here from the stream chat on qsportstalk.com, and there's obviously the start of NFL tonight, but the game that's supposed to be going on has got a weather delay. I think the kickoff is at 8:40, but the question, and I was going to ask you this too, Coach, when you were growing up watching NFL, who were your guys when you were young and watched football on Sunday? Yeah.
It was just like all the Eagles. Of course, everybody loved Prime. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders was like everything, but I was the Eagles, so it was Randall Cunningham, Reggie White, Clyde Simmons, Jerome Brown, Seth Joyner, all those guys, Keith Byers, I liked them. Then as an older, Jeremiah Trotter became a guy, get a chance to watch him, McNabb and guys like that, but I go way back with the Eagles, so I liked all those guys. When Bubby Bristol was a quarterback, different things, so Richie Kotite was the head coach. There's a lot of people that I've been a huge fan. I'm a huge Eagles fan.
This one here, Coach, what's your favorite pair of Jordans?
I like a lot of the fours. I like the fours. I would say the fours. I like the black cats. I would say the black cats might be my favorite. I'll come out with some nice little cements. I might wear some cements this weekend or something like that. I like Jordans, so I got a pair on now. So it's just something I like to wear.
This one here from Steve. Coach, your staff has a head coach, an associate head coach, an assistant head coach, an offensive coordinator, and a defensive coordinator. The same on defense and quality control people and analysts for the offense and defense. What do all these titles mean? Who makes the calls? And
the coordinators make the calls.
Bottom line, but despite all those titles and assistants,
those titles are needed because these guys are good coaches and they want to move up in their careers. So you got to make sure that to keep them here and not to have them go other places, they need to understand the different things. Like Nunzio Campanelli is going to be a head coach somewhere in the next few years. Elijah Robinson will be a head coach. Rob Wright probably going to be a head football coach. Mike Johnson will definitely be a head football coach, offensive coordinator somewhere big next year. So to keep those quality coaches on the staff, they have to get certain titles because they earned it. They earned it.
And when that happens, as you said, it will happen for a lot of those guys. It's got to be kind of, when it happens, kind of a mixed day when they come in and you're happy for them.
They get the opportunity to move on and advance their careers and continue to push. And there'll be other people that'll be able to move into the spots. One thing about the offense and the defense that we run, it won't change no matter if the people change, but the offense and defense stay the same. That's why you have co-coordinators involved and you got people that you're bringing up in other positions that are learning it the same way. So we can just continue to move things.
Coach, other than football, what is your favorite sport or sports to watch?
Basketball. Yeah, I love watching basketball. I would say boxing, basketball, track. I like track.
Like current boxing? I used to watch it back. Now there's so many different divisions and different...
Yeah, I like everything to do with boxing. I like boxing.
You like MMA? I'm not a big...
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like MMA too. Yeah, I like MMA. That's cool. I like it a lot. That's not bad. But I like boxing. Boxing's a good sport. NASCAR. Yeah, I think NASCAR is pretty cool. I like watching tennis. I just like sports. So if sports
anything
are on,
competitive,
soccer, just they compete and they go hard. Then I like to watch it. I love watching sports. I'm an athlete.
That's what you do.
Sports, yeah, any sport. I want to see people compete.
I think today or yesterday was the anniversary of Cassius Clay winning his gold medal at the 1960 Rome Olympics. On this day.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Big boxing fan back in the, way back, and it's all these stuff in black and white.
1960 what?
1960 Olympic Games in Rome.
My mom wasn't even born yet, so I wasn't thought of. But he was great for sports. Just a blessing to African American men to be able to see somebody such as Muhammad Ali and Cassius Clay. But he was just I think an icon, he's an icon. So
sure. It's like next level.
On a whole nother level. Hopefully I could be a piece of what Muhammad Ali was.
That's world history right there. Yep. This one here, Coach, what's a name that we should look out for this week that you think is going to step up on the defensive side of the ball?
Fadel Diggs. Say Fadel. I think Derek McDonald, Anwar, step up, James Hurd. There's a whole stuff. I think everybody's going to do their job. I'm just excited to watch the D-line this week. I want to see what they do. I want to see what they're up to.
And then, obviously, I heard you in the first hour talking with Matt Park about it. And Ohio had an effective day offensively and during the week. And is tackling, is that something, is it... You train for it? Is it desire? Is it a little bit of everything mixed in there?
This is everything mixed. And I allowed bad tackling last week. So that's on Coach Fran.
To compare it to, and I know you said you like basketball, but Derek Coleman for Syracuse had always said that for him rebounding was his thing. And he said he had to treat every rebound like it was his last meal. That's the level of desire that he went in when he was grabbing a rebound.
I should get him to talk to our players. Tell him that Derek Coleman's a legend. That 44 in basketball. See, Lampkin's running it now.
Yep. Yeah. I think it's going to be in town actually.
Couple weeks.
Next week or the week after.
In
so
a couple weeks. Yeah.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
Yeah. Love to see Derek Coleman face to face. You know, I've been a Sixers fan for a long time, so he was a favorite. You know, when I was younger.
Sure.
He was legit. Play hard. Everybody just loved DC. So.
DC was he used to come with us on our broadcast. We would go to the Big East basketball tournament down at MSG, and he promised because he would join us for the broadcast, that he was going to bring me out with his friends, and we were going to go make it rain. I couldn't hang. I'd go to bed like at 9. He said, we don't even go out till 11.
I stay away from that. I ain't making it rain.
Yeah, there's nothing good happens there. This one here, coach, the women's basketball coach, Felicia Leggett-Jack, always showing love for the football team on her social media.
Yeah, she's cool. She's like an aunt to me. You know, since I came here, she's open arms, just been able to help me do a lot, talking to me. I'm just so thankful to have her as a friend and as a mentor, someone I can go to who understands the city, who understands the school. I mean, she understands it all there. She grew up here, played ball here, Jersey, retired here. I mean, 33 is a big number when it comes to women's basketball. You know, she did a lot. You know, her birthday was just yesterday. Happy belated birthday, Coach. Yeah, her birthday was yesterday. So she's cool. Like, that's a mentor. Like, she's just instantly become someone that I'm just super comfortable with, and, you know, just want to get all the knowledge that I can possibly get from her.
She's the best. Just a great conversation when we have her on the air, too.
Yeah, just a great person.
All the way around. Back to last week's game, Coach, obviously a bit of a slow start, but never any sense of panic from you or the coaches or any of the players. Everybody just kind of handling their business.
Nah, just do our job. Like, just do your job. When you continue to do your job the right way, then good things happen.
If you have a question or a comment here for Coach Fran, you can put it in the stream chat here at QSportsTalk.com. We had Kyle on earlier in the week, and obviously talking about the game and some of the individual players, and he said for OG, just another day at the office. He said he just shows up, does his thing, not necessarily quietly, but just shows everybody how it's done by example.
He's a great person. You know, I say, hey, you know, I'm doing fine. How about you, Coach? He's just I guess I'm good. You know, he's a good person though, man. He's a really good football player, but he's a better person. Like, you want to be around him. You know, he just, you know, you never want anything bad to happen to OG.
No,
because he's such a great person. You know, he's just a good human being, and thankful that I get a chance to coach that kid.
And the game that Trevor Pena had, I know his injuries from last year. When you came on campus and first started, did you know then that he'd be available for game 1, or did he
Trevor?
Yeah.
I mean, you always knew. He changed his whole his training. He changed the way that he took care of his body, his treatment, and things of that nature. And we talked about some stuff like he's schedule oriented now. He does everything the right way. He's going to sleep at a certain time. He's eating certain things. He just take care of his body. And Trevor's he's always been a good football player. You know, when I was coaching at Temple, I had him committed to Temple. So he was committed to me over at Temple. So getting a chance to come here was like, okay, I know who this kid is.
From Ryan here in the stream chat, Coach, and I didn't catch this, but you said that you could drop 35 points on Dabo Swinney. Is that in a basketball? Was he talking about like a?
Yeah, it was basketball. We was talking about basketball. Yeah, Coach Sweeney, my guy, is a good dude.
Yeah.
Yes, but yeah, I can.
You could take him pretty easily.
Yeah, I played with a Wagner, so you know when you're from Camden, New Jersey, got a chance to play with DeJuan Wagner, who's DJ Wagner's father, Milt Wagner's son. Got to be able to play basketball if you play with one of them.
And then he goes on to ask, have you had a chance, and probably not, just because obviously you've been busy since day one, but play a little one-on-one against Coach Autry or Coach Griff?
Nah, I ain't got time. I ain't got no time to play them yet. Yeah, I ain't got no
Maybe
time.
But then obviously the seasons overlap, and then those guys are busy till April.
We probably get a chance in the spring, at the end of the spring sometime. We'll see how it go then. But right now we locked in. They doing a heck of a job in recruiting right now, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Just super excited about what they're doing, and they're doing a great job. So I'm thankful for them. I'm thankful that I get to watch them and see how it's supposed to be done. And Coach Archer's doing a great job, man. He's a good dude. He's a good, solid dude. I think he has a really good staff. You know, he does it the right way. He's always bringing players in, always got players around, and he's doing a real good job, man. 20-plus wins last year.
Yeah.
You know, first season so I can't wait to watch them this year. It's going to be fun watching them.
He's got a very funny story about when he played professionally in Europe and then got signed to play for a team in Siberia, and ask him about the day he told his wife that that's where they were moving to. It's the world of international pro basketball. This question here, Coach, what's the first thing you do when you get home from work at the end of the day?
I'll play with my daughter. I go in the house. I usually eat because my wife may have cooked. So you can't have your wife cook and not eat. So I eat again. Try not to eat all day because I know she's going to make something. I warm my food up, take it upstairs, and my daughter's usually I wake her up or she's woke and I play with my daughter, talk to my son, and just watch TV. And then eventually the TV watches me. So I'm out. I go to sleep 12:05, like every night.
Like, and then up at
5:30 or 5:25.
Up and at 'em.
Yeah. If I go to sleep at 12:05, I get up 5:30. I go to sleep at 12, then I'm gonna get up 5:25 and only hit snooze once. So then at 8 minutes, I'm getting up instantly at 5:33 and I'm moving.
Boom.
And I'm going out the house.
Getting excited about the next day. This one here, the question, you probably can't talk too much about tactics, Coach, but are there plans to stack the box to stop the run or perhaps just run a 4-3?
No, we're not changing our defense. We're just going to go play football. Yeah, we can't change it. We just got to tackle better. But we won't change the defense. We're just going to tackle better.
This one here, Coach, do you have a favorite victory meal after a big win?
After a big win, I would say...
You're going to go out for a big steak dinner or something? Or?
Nah, I wouldn't do that. I would probably have buffalo wings and cheese fries or something if I was to have something like that. Or eat some peanut M&Ms, but I wouldn't.
Peanut M&Ms?
Yeah, I like peanut M&Ms and Snickers. Or I would just have buffalo wings and cheese fries.
There's nothing, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, not at all. I like to be safe, so I know I like it. You know?
This weekend, Dwight Freeney back in the Dome, and it'll be a big day for him, obviously, to get his jersey retired. And that's a guy just over the years going to the Dome and watch him play, and then to watch him play at the next level. It's going to be a thrill to have him back in the Dome, to have his jersey raised up to the rafters.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm thankful I get to be here. You know, get a chance to be the head football coach when a Hall of Famer, who's also Hall of Famer here, gets an opportunity to have his jersey retire. One kid came up to me, Cody Hornsby, said, "Coach, does this mean I got to change my number?" Because he wear 54. I said, "I don't know. If he say you do, he will." So I hope you like 55.
Is that available? I don't even know.
We're going to try to make it available, but we'll see.
Going on to this weekend, obviously Georgia Tech, that first opening weekend win against Florida State opened a lot of eyes for everybody, and then obviously coming in at 2-0 and 23rd in the country. And what do you see when you're watching the tape? And I'm sure you watched both of those games, but what do you see from Georgia Tech when you're scouting?
I see a high-power offense that can run the ball well. Quarterback takes big shots down the field, and they can hit big plays when it comes down. And I see a defense that they do a lot of blitzing. You know, they send a lot of guys. They're always blitzing. So, I mean, these dudes they're just a tough football team. They're courageous. So they do a lot. I'm excited to have the opportunity to go and compete against them.
Question here: which player on the team has the worst taste in music?
Player on the team that I would say has the worst taste.
Like you walk in the locker room or you go to practice and it's their day to pick the music, and it's like, are you kidding me?
Tell him I said Anwar. Make sure this gets back. Anwar. Number 12, Anwar. His worst taste. He needs my music. I have better music than him. I always try to tell him, and he always tells me my music isn't. But Anwar has the worst music on the team. He doesn't have a good selection.
There's nothing.
His selection is bad.
What does he have? Like, what's he listening to?
Just anything. He doesn't know how to put music together, so he wouldn't be able to keep the mood or the flow going. He's all over the place, so he doesn't understand it.
It's like a bad club DJ. There's nothing. That's what no flow there.
Yeah, well, just everybody will leave the party. The party will be packed, and he'll mess it up if you let him pick it.
So what would be on your playlist there? In fact, there's a question here from Ryan. Who is better in your opinion, Jay-Z, Tupac, Biggie, or Nas?
Jay-Z.
Right?
Yeah, but I like 50 Cent.
Oh, yeah?
50 Cent. 50 Cent my favorite, but I would say Jay-Z. Yeah, Jay-Z.
All right, simple answer to that one there. But so is that the kind of stuff that if you're just on your own driving around and you need half an hour to just...
like I would listen to 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Lil Durk, some Baby, maybe a little bit NBA Youngboy. I like to listen to different stuff like Core. It's a new rapper that's out. A lot of people don't really know him, so I just listen to different. I like hits though. I like hits. It's a hit and it makes sense, then I'm gonna listen
sing
to it.
along to it.
Yeah, I still listen to Anita Baker. Like I listen to that Angel.
Oh yeah,
You're My Angel. That's a great song I listen to. So it's different things. It just depends on what I'm into. Where I'm at. So.
Steve in the stream chat wants to know along the same lines. Movies. Do you have a favorite movie? Is there a movie that you'll watch over and over, or a couple of movies? What are your favorite ones?
I'm into Power. I like Power. I like all the, the scenes with Power that 50 Cent made, all those movies. So I like Power. I think Tariq comes out tonight at 12.
Oh, really?
Too bad I'll be asleep, so I'll watch that tomorrow at the hotel. But I'm in there watching Power. So I like series. I like series. Favorite movie, I would say probably Fridays, like the Friday after next. I always watch those. Like Friday after next is so funny. Yeah,
those are on in the afternoon, like on cable once in a while. Like they were on this week.
It's like that. And then it also depends on like the time of the year. If it's like Christmas, I'm going to watch Christmas Story. Like you got to watch Christmas Story. It's important you watch that.
I agree with you.
You shoot your eye out and you start watching that Thanksgiving night. Like you have to watch that Thanksgiving night to get Christmas going. If you don't watch Christmas Story on Thanksgiving night, then you're not gonna have a good Christmas. So it kind of just keeps it all flowing and get it going the right way.
It's like the guy in a team with the bad music taste. There's no flow.
Yeah,
you got to get into a Christmas holiday flow.
Yeah.
Last question here, Coach. Just back to the Dome, and obviously, hopefully, we're going to pack the place for that noon kickoff. Comparing the atmosphere at the game Saturday to like at the SEC at a home game for that comparison here.
Like comparing our games this Saturday to Georgia?
The atmosphere from last week.
I thought the atmosphere was good. I thought we did a lot better than I saw in the springtime, but like at Georgia, it's levels. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to it. We just got to keep winning first, and then we get to that.
Get to that level.
It's like when I drive, sometimes everybody won't get in the left lane because the left lane is the fast lane. So if you know that's where their fan base is right now, what they're doing over there, not towards our fan base, I think we do a great job, but just like they can pack it with 78,000. We don't have the capacity to be able to fit that. I think our fans are just as good as any fans in the world, but you go to Tennessee, it's 108,000.
Yeah,
so it's just a different, the noise volume, but it gets really loud in the Dome, and you might think it's 100,000. So, you'll see this weekend. I got a feeling that it's going to be loud.
Well, we're going to do our best to make that happen. Coach Fran Brown. Coach, good luck. Go Orange on the Saturday. And I think we're off next week because of the bye week, so I guess I'll see you in 2 weeks.
That'd be great, man.
Does that sound right? 2 weeks? That's it. All right.
Appreciate
Coach Fran Brown, thank you. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Go Orange. Catch the game Saturday. And so long for now. See you later.
See you later, man.